Why Taeon's generals look at the sky with absolute dread. One highly classified feature revealed at the very end. Carbon from the Australian outback. It begins here.
No schedule exists for this train, only a destination.
The documents say machine parts. They are not machine parts.
This facility does not exist on any map, but what it builds does.
Automated laying at 2,000 inches per minute, building a seamless radar-deflecting shell.
Tolerances held to 0.005 inches, ensuring zero aerodynamic drag at 300 knots.
Titanium hardpoints embedded in the weave, where 4,000 pounds of wing force meet the spine. Hybridizing metal and carbon creates the ultimate strength-to-weight ratio.
14 pounds per square inch, crushing the layers into a single, unified predator.
"350 degrees, under enough pressure to crush a submarine."
Cooling too fast creates internal fractures. Cooling too slow ruins the shape. From string to stone to float, a single piece of carbon stronger than a main battle tank.
Cutting at 30,000 RPM. Diamond tips are the only thing that can touch this.
Grade 5 titanium ribs, light as aluminum, but as strong as the steel in a destroyer. The signature V-Tail 3.0, providing dual-axis control with half the surface area of a standard jet. A 20-meter bridge of titanium, carrying the weight of 4 Hellfire missiles through a storm.
1,200 foot-pounds of torque, permanent, unbreakable, and mission critical.
Gold foil and ceramic shielding, keeping the carbon from melting at 1,200 degrees. Thermal management is critical.
Suspended on 4 shock mounts, ensuring the drone's cameras stay steady even at full power. Vibration isolation is the secret to the MQ-9's legendary targeting precision. 50,000 feet, where the computer makes 100 adjustments per second to keep the engine breathing.
Constant speed propeller blades, carving through the air with surgical efficiency.
These eyes see through smoke, sand, and the blackest night from 10 miles away.
A 360-degree field of view, providing a God's eye perspective of the battlefield. 2 miles of fiber optic cable, processing data faster than a human brain can blink.
Controlled from halfway across the world, via a 1.5-second round trip to space. Built to withstand a 15-foot-per-second slam on a rough, unpaved desert runway.
A microscopic layer of iron ball paint. catching radar waves before they can bounce back. Matte dark gray, the color of a shadow at 30,000 feet. The specific pigment is designed to blend with the upper atmosphere's light spectrum.
No flags, no pride, only serial numbers and warnings. Tactical aircraft use low visibility markings to prevent visual tracking. Stealth.
Pounds of shaped charge, capable of vaporizing a tank from 4 miles up. The Hellfire missile uses semi-active. Once the pins are pulled, the Reaper is no longer a drone. It is a predator.
A digital handshake, Braggs, ensuring the missile knows exactly what it's looking for. 10,000 pounds, balanced to within the weight of a single sheet of paper.
One micro scratch can double the radar signature of the entire aircraft.
Thousands of hours of labor for a machine that will spend its life in the dark.
Comment your country. Does your military have this?
Tracking a laser pulse 50 times a second, ignoring every other light source on Earth.
Or sighting the laser to within 0.1 milliradians. The difference between hitting a window and hitting a wall.
A 50-cent piece of steel wire, the final safety preventing a premature detonation. When the missile drops, the wire pulls the internal arming pin, making the warhead live.
An invisible shield of electromagnetic static statrum, blinding enemy surface-to-air missiles before they launch.
Drawing enough raw voltage to power a city block, focused entirely on disrupting enemy air defenses.
Detecting a hostile lock in milliseconds, giving the ghost a chance to vanish before the missile fires. Heat is a beacon for anti-aircraft missiles. This exhaust mixes with cold air instantly. Internal lithium-ion systems take over, keeping the digital brain alive without the turbine. Moving a loaded bomb on wheels requires a tow bar forged from solid titanium. Half a mile of reinforced concrete, the only path from the forge to the sky. Blast doors weighing 40 tons each, built to survive a direct nuclear strike. The platform locks the landing gear instantly, preventing the payload from shifting during the ascent. Rising 300 feet to the surface, the Predator leaves the underworld behind. Concealed silo lifts allow black site operations. Nevada's freezing night air hits the carbon, cooling the sensors for maximum thermal clarity.
Without the pitted tubes reading the wind, the autopilot would fly blind into the desert.
A pilot sitting 3 miles away takes digital control of the beast's nervous system. 900 horsepower tearing the night apart Plesmin, ready to vanish into the upper atmosphere.
45,000 workers, 120 days. This is the result. The MQ-9 Reaper Block 5.
This is the moment we promised you.
Comment your country, dope. Does your military have this?